Grief Talk with Von Solis, The Clips. This lesson is all about thinking about our failures. Are they our friend or are they our foe? Regret and failure go hand in hand. And so this is why failure follows the idea of contemplating what needs to be let go of in terms of really having some major regrets about things. This is especially impacting when it relates to something that has hurt us tremendously as adults or children, and there's dysfunction associated with it, or the loss of a loved one, where we feel even a smidgen of responsibility for that death. So, whatever that experience may be for you, thinking about your failures, one of the things that's so important to do is decide, number one, whether or not you even think you've had any failures. There's some debate going on today about whether or not we should acknowledge failure in our life. And some people say yes, and some people say no, let's not acknowledge failure. And I'm in the camp that says let's acknowledge what didn't work in our life. And so, what didn't work in our life typically is defined as a failure, which is fine, but let's change how we think about that failure. We need to go back and associate the failure with our choices we made and actions we took and understand exactly why at that moment we made that decision and or took that action. And once we understand why we did that, we have an opportunity to consider whether or not we still want to look at whatever the outcome was of that. It maybe did harm somebody else that we loved. It maybe did make us feel really, really awful afterwards. It maybe did make us live with a ton load of guilt and regret. Whatever amount and to whatever degree we feel the failure represented in our life, by understanding why we did what we did and why we chose what we chose, two different things. We can make a choice and then we can take action to accompany that. Understanding what was going on for us and what are we going to do about it.